But ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for my good friend, Kayla Esmond.
What's up, all 7 of you? Hey! Or if you're watching out in YouTube world, what's up, all 112? Hey, y'all. Woo! Y'all, thank you so much for coming out to support this wonderful cause. I didn't know what exactly it was supporting. I just got told benefit, but I am a stage whore, so I would get on stage if the benefit was we need more AIDS in the world. So here I am. Yay! I'm excited for those of you that are still here. My ex-boyfriend and his new girlfriend left earlier. She got to meet me recently. I was dressed exactly as I am now, as I always am. And I'm sure a mutual sigh of relief and terror went across her when she first met me. I'm sure a little bit of relief knowing that she would never be called my name during sex. And terror upon seeing my man shoulders in this plaid and realizing he might be gay. I can say this about him. He called me a cunt after he left, so, yeah. You think he'd be over it. We haven't had sex since his 3rd date with his new girlfriend. It's weird. Sing! Writes the kisser. I think trans people are mutants. Not like, stop it. Not like post-apocalyptic Trump's America, like, mutants. No, I'm talking like X-Men superhero style mutants. Because these are people that were raised as the opposite gender of what they're living. They know both sides of it. So like you've got men walking around who understand kindness and empathy and women walking around with self-esteem. I think that's awesome. I know a lot of comedians have talked about different ways to kind of throw the fast food person off, the person at the drive-thru off when you're ordering a shit ton of food. And usually what they suggest is pretending like you're remembering someone's order back at home. Taking that a step farther, I suggest that you order in different voices. Because then when you get to that window, bitch don't care how much food you just ordered anymore, does she? No. Or you could go with my other personal favorite. I'm eating for 3. She doesn't have to know 2 of them are cats. I do have 2 cats. I didn't have to tell you that. You saw the flannel. I love my cats, and they're fantastic. They're awesome. They're way better than kids. People will call me a crazy cat lady. I think that's unfair because I have people that I went to high school with, people the same age as me who have 2 kids already, and that is way crazier than having 2 kids or 2 cats, and nobody calls them crazy kid ladies, okay? You know what they call them? Fucking responsible. I'm working on a life combo number 4 over here. That's 2 baby daddies. Hold the babies. And it's for you. That is for you because you don't want me reproducing either. I'm the kind of person that will consider letting a man on Craigslist suck on my toes for $50. I don't need to procreate. But no, cats are better than kids in every way possible. Like, a cat will throw up on the ground. Half the time it'll eat that shit. That's just manners. But a kid, they'll just shamelessly dribble that down your back. And like, it's warm for a minute, but then it gets cold. If your cat turns out to be an asshole, it's fine. It's a cat. Of course it's an asshole. If your kid turns out to be an asshole, that shit's on you. And you are never going to get a call at 1:30 in the morning. There's just like, yes, I'm sorry, hello? Yes, ma'am, this is the Little Rock Police Department. Oh my goodness, what happened? Yes, ma'am, we caught your cat going 130 miles per hour down the highway with an ounce of catnip in the passenger seat. That's never going to happen because cats don't have opposable thumbs. They can't drive. I don't find rape funny. I do find rapists funny. Here's why. In high school, if you were to get an unsolicited boner, we would make fun of you for the next 16 years. But you go to college, you take an uninvited erection, and you put it in some poor girl, and she's supposed to be embarrassed? No, sir. That is not the way it works. Your dick is not a shame syringe. Farting is embarrassing. It is not less embarrassing if you do it inside of somebody else. Jared, I'm really glad that you don't understand that joke. I think it's mainly for rapists. I think you're a little too creepy to be able to understand that joke and be all right. I'm kidding. I love you. You're my lesbian sister. Oh. Let's go have a love affair. Okay. None of you are making any sense. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It's my set now, Jared. Just kidding. I love you because you stayed. Fuck. Where was I, Jared? I have depression. Obviously. And at this point, like, I'm so mentally ill that I can't envy fully mentally healthy people anymore. That's such a far off concept for me. I don't even strive for that. Like, I just spend my days resenting people with what I perceive to be slightly less difficult mental illnesses. I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry, you have OCD? Oh, your apartment is really organized? I haven't showered in 6 days. Thank you, one guy. Please lower your arms. You haven't showered either. You have ADHD? Oh, you can't listen to people? Well, people aren't worth listening to. You have schizophrenia? You get to be alone and have friends around all the time? That sounds awesome. No, don't feel bad for me. Don't feel bad. It's really not that difficult. Depression's actually kind of sweet sometimes. It's kind of like having your own secret shitty superpower. Like, I've just got this mental barrier that nobody can break. Nobody has the ability to ruin my day. Nobody can say anything to me any harsher than everything I've been telling myself for the last 20 minutes. So I could just be like, you're a bitch and an alcoholic. And I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry. Is that all you think I am? Because I am also a consistent failure. Constantly drowning in a sea of trying my best, seeped in millennialism and PC culture. I am a bitter old actress at the age of 25 whose only true connection on this earth is with an 8-pound cat that will someday die. And I can only orgasm in compilation porn because I am so scared of commitment that I can't even commit to a pornographic storyline. And I'm an alcoholic. It's true, I am an alcoholic. Is anyone else closing down Vinos with me, my people? What's up? Woo! Yeah, I have some advice for my fellow alcoholic friends here. If you do happen to realize that you are an alcoholic, do not tell your friends. Lie to them. Tell them that you are cutting back on the drinking for, like, your waist or weight or some shit. And then, if you want to participate occasionally, they will cheer you on. They'll be like, yes, girl. No, girl. Yeah, no, girl. Yes. Girl, you look amazing. You look amazing. No, Jaeger for you. I'm buying you Jaeger. Jaeger. But once you admit to being an alcoholic, then you turn into the sick dog of your group of friends. And everywhere you go, it's just like, oh, shit. Fuck, Kayla's throwing up in the back seat again. Shit. Kayla, you put that quesadilla back in the garbage where you found it. Kayla, you stop humping that guy's leg. You stop it. You stop it. No, I'm sorry. She's friendly. She's a rescue. As you could probably tell, I have a DUI on my record. Don't worry. I suffered. They made me wear Crocs in jail. Made it 25 years for that one. But no, I don't condone drunk driving at all. I don't support it. I don't defend it. Apparently, Mothers Against Drunk Driving does, though. Because if you don't know, if you get a DUI in the state of Arkansas, they make you go to a 2-hour class where every single story they tell you is just like, and Tammy was driving home with her 2 children in the back seat from her shift at the pre-K when she was hit by Johnny. And all 3 of them died on impact, but Johnny walked away just fine. And I'm like, well, shit. Maybe Tammy should have been hooking those little ones up with a little bit of vodka, right? Okay, yep, we're going to put the seatbelt on now. There we go, seatbelt. Where's the seatbelt face? Seatbelt face. Okay, now here we go. Here, drink the Smirnoff. There you go. Yes, all righty. Oh, but the most horrifying story that I heard during the Mothers Against Drunk Driving class was this guy. He hit a family, and he was so drunk that he crawled over his 3-month-old child out the back seat and out the trunk and ran away. And I was like, oh my God, what a horrible drinking problem. Because I've blacked out before, but I have never been so drunk that I couldn't get an abortion for 9 whole months. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't like the abortion joke. Should I just call it standing my ground, uterus? Still have to fight for that shit. That's crazy. Well, y'all, it's gotten weird. Let's do some poetry. Yeah. The butt is nature's pocket. Fit it all within. If it does not fit, sock it. So racism's fucking crazy in this country. I'm a white woman. I feel qualified to comment. And I don't have to deal with racism in my life at all. I've had maybe like 2 instances of brief interaction with it. One of them was I had a boyfriend that I had to break up with because he was a fucking racist. He was the kind of guy. He was the kind of white person who would make fun of black people's names. He'd be like, "Ha, LaQuisha." This is like, bitch, your name is Forrest. Okay, that is some straight up white people bullshit. The only other real interaction I've had with it is I have a new roommate. She is also a fucking racist. 45 minutes after moving in, she said some of the most racist shit I've ever heard in my life, but maybe it'll work out. Maybe it'll end up working out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll end up being like a 60s buddy cop TV show. Hippie and the Bigot. I already know what our theme song would be. Hippie and the bigot trying to fight crime, but just getting in arguments most of the time. Bigot, she just wants to fuck up minorities, and hippie, she just wants to smoke all their weed. Yeah. Oh, but I keep trying to, get her woke. I keep playing the documentary 13th just on repeat. It's not very subtle. Because I watch historical documentaries the way the stereotypical black person watches a horror movie. I'm just like, nah. White people. White people, don't you split up. What? White bitch? White bitch, don't you go into that country. No white bitch. Don't you sign that treaty, god damn it. Fuck. It's crazy. But I figured out racism. I have figured it out. I figured out why we feel okay about it in 2017. I blame the Jews. I have to walk you through this, Little Rock. Okay, follow me. I was sick recently, and I was flipping through channels, and I realized every movie, it was just World War II movie after World War II movie after World War II movie. And that's how we've been kind of justifying racism to ourselves, is we did one good thing. We saved a bunch of Jews. Okay. We eventually saved a bunch of Jews. They came over here, we sent them back, we gave them the 1940s version of New Phone Who Dis, but eventually we went and saved a bunch of Jews. And we've just been jerking ourselves off about it ever since. It's just like, hey America, like, like black, like women couldn't like have credit cards at that time. America's just like, but we saved so many Jews. Fair enough, America. Fair enough. But you realize, like, black people couldn't sit at the same counter as you at that time. I was just like, but we saved so many Jews. Okay, America, you're right. But you do know that you were fucking interning Japanese people in prison camps. Where are those fucking movies? America's just like, but we saved so many Jews. We saved so many Jews. We saved so many white Jews. All right, y'all, that's been my time. Thank you so much. Welcome back, Michael Brown, to the stage.